Hey, you guys. Welcome. Thank you guys for being here. My name is Ebony, 757 Notary Sisters, the owner of Ebony Mobile Notary, located here in Chesapeake, Virginia. And I am here with friends today. And we are talking about the good, the bad, and the ugly truths of this notary business, you guys. Hey, everybody.
Hello.
All right. So I'm gonna
Hey.
go around and I want everybody to introduce themselves, tell where you are from, and then start with one good thing. Good morning, Miss Charlene.
Hello, everyone. My name is Charlene Bush, and I am the owner of Signs Pro Mobile Notary.
Where you located?
I am located in Charlotte, North Carolina.
North Carolina. All right. Tell us one good thing about this business. She ain't got no service. All right, Charlene.
I can hear you now.
Okay, tell us one good thing.
You might have to.
We're gonna come back to you, Charlene. We're gonna come back.
Thank you.
All right, Ashley. Hey. Tell the people who you are.
Hey, girl. Hey, my name is Ashley Cunningham. I am the owner of Perfectly Ink Signature Services based out of Richmond, Virginia. I'm commissioned in Virginia as well as Delaware. I am better known as your everything coach. So I am here to help you focus on your mental health and acuity, making sure you're just as sharp as you need to be as you launch your business to the next level. So Ebony and I have been in partnership. I am thankful to be here. And thanks for having me, Eb.
And tell us one good thing about this business.
Oh, my goodness. There are so many good things about this business. But at this point, the best thing about this business for me is that I'm able to work from a level of overflow. So I can go beyond the business and I'm in a place where I can give back to my community. So that's what I love about this business right now. That's where I'm at right now.
All right. Zan, tell the people who you are. What's up?
I'm nervous. Hi, everyone. My name is Lizandra Cooper. I am the owner of 777 Mobile Notary here in Dallas-Fort Worth. I actually am out of Fort Worth. I'm originally from Oxford, North Carolina, but I've been here in Dallas-Fort Worth for about 12 years. A good thing about this business is networking and meeting really cool people and having access to ladies like Ebony and Ashley to be able to ask those weird, quirky, and sometimes like stupid questions. I know nothing is stupid, but still, to be able to ask those questions and get really good feedback from professionals who are as invested in their business as I am in mine. So that has been really awesome thus far.
All right. Let's see. Charlene might have some service. Let me see if I can get back to Charlene. Charlene, can you come back? Take yourself off mute, though. There you go.
Now?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yep. So do it again. Tell us where you from and a good thing.
Okay, so I am from Charlotte. Well, I'm located in Charlotte, North Carolina, and the good thing about the notary business, I have found I really enjoy my time. I can be as busy as I want, or I can be as slack as I want. So that's the good thing that I like about this business and this profession, along with networking with really great people.
All right. Hey, Miss Toya Johnson.
Hello, ladies. My name is Toya Johnson. I am originally from Detroit, Michigan. I've been in Fredericksburg, Virginia since 2009. I am the owner of Toya's Mobile Notary Service, located here in Fredericksburg, Virginia. One good thing about this business is I just love the camaraderie of the people in our group. And as one said, no question is a silly question. You will get your questions answered, and I just look forward to every day because I'm motivated because of you ladies to keep going, and my business may not look like I think it should right now, but keep, as Ebony said, applying that pressure and it will get there. So I'm excited.
All right. All right. What's up, Tawana?
Hello, everybody. I'm from Ypsilanti, Michigan. I'm the owner of TM3 Notary. What I like about it, I didn't know being a notary can be so lucrative. I didn't know about across the United States and being able to meet everyone and being able to get like everyone said, getting questions answered and the flexibility. I'm able to keep a part-time job instead of working full-time, which is a blessing. Being able to meet more people, and I really love that. And I'm starting to network more around in the Michigan area, which is very good. And I didn't had no idea until I met Ebony online that it was so much that you could do with being a notary.
Good, good, good. All right, all right. Let me see who is next. Let's see. We got Toya B. Hey, hey.
Hey everybody, my name is Toya Breckenridge. I do notary and loan signing services in Hampton Roads, Virginia. I have traveled recently though to Northern Virginia as well. A lot of my family is there, so I have the benefit of being able to make money in various areas of the state. A good thing about this business in particular is of course, everything that's been said already, but for me, I think it's the flexibility and the option to make money literally any time of the day or night. It's probably my favorite thing about it.
Okay, all right, all right. All right, Miss Jacqueline with the printer.
Hello, everybody. This is the day that the Lord has made, and let us rejoice and be glad in it. And I say that because as I was reclining in my chair at a worship service, and I thought it was 11:30, I thought, oh Lord, I'm about to forget about a meeting here. God, help me with my memory. Guess what? I'm here. So, yeah, and I just like to say that, I'm not gonna talk too long, Ebony. I'm just blessed to have met Ebony and Ashley. And it was really a fluke. I guess it was a social media fluke because I'm not from Virginia. I'm from Tennessee. I live in Collierville, Tennessee, which is a suburb of Memphis, Tennessee. I am the owner of Global Partners Mobile Notary Services. Okay. What I love about this business is it's the opportunity for me to meet you guys, to love you guys, and to make other people's lives better as I go into their homes and to their different facilities. Right. So this business, what I like the most about it is what you make it. It's what you make it. The tools are there. The services are there. You got an Ebony that's there. You got an Ashley that's there. They're going to tell you everything you need to know. It's up to you to execute. That's so right. Thank you for being here, Ebony and Ashley. Hallelujah.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Let's kill it, Miss Samantha. How you be? Where you at? Come off mute. Come off mute.
Okay. Hi, everyone. How's everybody doing? My name is Samantha Bigby. I'm the owner of Sincerely Executive Services. I am out of Washington State. I'm originally from Indiana, but I moved here about 5 years ago. So now I'm here in Washington. But I'm sorry. The most thing that I love the most about it is networking and meeting different people and forming relationships with you guys. I have some wonderful relationships. I have, and thanks to Ebony with the classes and things, and I form relationship with different ladies all over. So anytime I have any kind of problems or anything, I have questions, I can count on them. I can text them real fast and, they can help me out. So that's really a blessing to meet so many different wonderful women.
All right. We thank you for being here, y'all. So I guess my good thing is I definitely enjoy my time. I enjoy owning my own time. And just like everyone said, it's about what you put into it. I know that I go hard. And like I was just telling Ashley, everybody was looking for me yesterday, y'all. I went to sleep. I went to sleep. I fell asleep around 4 o'clock, and I know I saw 9 o'clock. I saw 2 o'clock, and then next thing you know, it was 8 o'clock this morning. And that's not. I don't do that. That's not my normal routine. But I was exhausted because I put in a lot of work into my business these past couple of weeks because I want to continue to excel in my mobile notary business, and I had to do some things. I've never marketed to so many places all in one week. I challenged myself and I was like, I'm going to market to 6 places this week. I normally do 2 to 3 in person a week, but because I didn't go marketing the week before, I had to double it up. So I was like really putting in legwork last week on top of everything else. So I think I just crashed. But the thing about it is that I know that the work that I put in is going to pay off 10 times fold. And that's the best part. It's not always about instant gratification. I know that all of us here, we're in my Facebook group, and I talk about Google Business all the time. And I tell y'all how it was pay off 10 times fold this morning. I updated my Google Business page as I sent everyone the reminder. We had 11 o'clock. I done 2 general notary jobs. I done made $150. But I'm consistent with updating that Google Business page, every Sunday. It don't happen like that every Sunday, but that's the only thing that I did that I didn't do yesterday because I only update once a week, and which must have moved me up on the algorithm. And they were really, really close to each other, maybe 10 minutes from me, but really, really close to each other in proximity from when I got one call to getting another call, because I was headed to one and got another one. And I was like, okay, I can come by you on my way back. And that's the amazing part. Like, today wasn't even a day I was expecting to make that kind of money, and boom, there we go. So that's one of my greatest parts about this business. Let's see if we said good, bad. One bad thing is that you have to be patient. I mean, it's not even a bad thing, but maybe it's the feeling like you have to be patient in this journey. That's that feeling that not in your stomach that you want it so bad, but you have to keep on going the course and be patient. And it's hard to stay consistent. Like, I'll never say that consistency isn't hard. It is. So, hey, Bianca.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon. Just want to introduce yourself. Tell the people where you from and who you are.
Absolutely. Hey, everybody. My name is Bianca. I'm the owner of Your Highness Enterprises, LLC. I'm located in Maryland, so I have my typical license. So anybody else that's in Maryland, I'm going to tell how that is. But yeah, that's it for now.
All right. And what's one good thing that you like about being in this business?
So the good thing for me is that we get to choose all of our who, what, where, when, and whys, right? All of those things apply. So we get to choose who we do business with, when we do business with them. We don't have to ask permission to take our days off. If we want to be off, we're just off. And, we can do what we need to do to compensate for that. We can decide where we want to go. We know our coverage areas. You can be like, oh, nope, not going there. Or yes, by all means, I'll take that. So that's a good piece for me. I just love those things about it.
All right. Well, we'll be back to you. All right, okay. Miss Charlene, it's back to you. So tell us one bad, like something that makes you maybe uncomfortable, or something that's just not so pretty about this business that you've learned in this journey.
The communication. Sometimes it's a breakdown with communication when all parties are involved. And I had to learn that. I assumed that everybody was on the same page. And I quickly found out that sometimes this person might not know what this person has going on, and I'm in the middle of it. So that's what I would say.
Okay. All right. Yep. That's a good one. Sometimes, you the signers. I've even shown up. I remember this was over the summer that I was trying to get the signer by phone. I couldn't get them, but it's normal for people not to answer their house phones, right? And so I went to the signing anyway. And when I got there, they was like, "Oh, they didn't tell you? We canceled the signing." And I was like, "No," but thank God it wasn't far. But it was still, they did, yeah, no, they did not tell me. So everybody all the time is not in communication with everyone. And it can be, you know, a S show if you want. One question. Let me see what this question. How do you decide what business to use for your business account if you have one, and why? What should you look for when making this decision? All right, I'll answer that one. I went to where I banked with. I had been banking with my bank for many years, and I felt like that was a good bank to bank with. I was with SunTrust. I've been with SunTrust forever and a day, and I asked them, "Do you have a business banking account?" And they told me it was $3 a month, as long as I did $100 deposit and had to keep a balance of $100, and it worked for me. But you can always visit other banks, and you can also try some online banking with one of my other businesses. Who do we have, Ashley? Blue Vine. And they have not been a problem. There are no fees tied to it. I think it was like a no minimum balance to open. If you're a part of the Facebook group, there is links to those bank accounts in the group in the files tab. Ashley, can you drop the links for me to the Facebook group in the chat? That'd be great.
I got you.
Thank you. And if you want to drop Blue Vine, I don't care. Yeah, but that's how I picked my bank account. Charlene, you got a business bank account?
Yeah, I chose to go with Chase.
Any in particular reason?
Just wanted the Chase business checking account. That made me feel special, feel legit.
There you go, Zan.
I'm with Chase as well as Navy Federal, just
All
because
right.
they were familiar and I knew how they operated.
All right, who is this one? Let me see. Let's see. Toya Johnson.
Not as of yet. I haven't picked one.
Okay, Samantha.
I'm with Navy Federal as well. I bank with them, so yeah, it was easy.
Ashley.
I'm with Navy Federal. You know, I got a couple business banking accounts.
Anything for her to watch out for when
Navy Federal is good if you have the ability to be military affiliated. I do like their benefits, and they have a tendency to work with you. They help you establish, in my opinion, some business credit options work a little bit faster with them, and they do extend higher limits for what I see with other banks. This is just my personal opinion with what works with my business. I have worked with several business banks. I've worked with Chase. Chase was pretty solid. If you're looking at Wells Fargo, I know they require to have some higher balances that you have to keep in those accounts in order to keep with them. But what I will say is with some of the software that I use for payroll, it works better for my payroll system. But I'm learning that now when I pay it, like really just tweak with it a little bit, my Navy Federal works just as well. So it really depends on what works best for you and what is your best end result. Like if you're trying to be tight on the dollar, then you find what works best for you. There are a lot of online banking options with a lot of cashback benefits as well.
All right. What's up, Bianca? What you got?
So I have Navy Federal and Truist. Both of those.
Okay, so yeah.
Yes.
The same thing as SunTrust Truist. Yep.
Exactly. Yeah, I like both of them. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right.
The only reason I switched from with Navy Federal, they don't take e-check.
The e-check.
So that's why I had
to
right. Yeah. So that's why I had to open an account with Truist as well, and there's no issues with them.
Right. Yep. Tawana.
I have Chase. That was more familiar for me. and then I like, that they didn't have to worry. You don't have to worry about keeping a high balance. So I chose Chase, just being real familiar with it.
All right. Toya B.
I'm like Bianca. I have Navy Federal and Truist. I just recently opened Truist. And
All
just
right.
to kind of dive in a little bit more to the question and to piggyback off of Ashley, one of the things that I felt was important to determine where I went, and I'm real new to doing this as a business, was the minimum balance requirement, the limitations that may or may not exist for a transaction, the fees, because $3 a month is manageable, but I've seen some that are higher, much higher than that. So all of those factors kind of played a part in me making my personal decision on which bank or credit union to use.
All right. Good. Miss Jacqueline.
Well, my idea of being with a good bank is when I walk in the door and how do I feel? I'm big on relationships. If I don't feel welcome when I walk in the door, guess what? I'm walking out.
You walking out.
I'm walking out. And so
right.
my business bank accounts with Regions Bank, they made me feel really good. They're flexible. They really cater to small business, and I like that. And so you got to make me feel good. You got to make me feel important, even if you don't like me. At least make me feel like it.
There you go. All right, we got another question. Besides signing agencies, what other ways are you marketing your business to get more signings or more business? I do that direct marketing, Melissa. I'm always looking for who is my potential client and how am I going to reach them. I strategize the plan and I execute on that plan. What you got? Let's see, who is this? That is Miss Charlene. What do you do?
In my area, I like to market to investors. I've been very successful in that area. And closing attorney.
All right.
Closing attorneys. Yeah, those are my two markets I like to concentrate on.
All right. What about you, Zan?
Just because there's so many in my area, I tend to market to senior living facilities and like memory care facilities. So while I'm driving, it doesn't matter where I'm driving to. If I look halfway decent and I pass by a senior facility, I'm making a U-turn and I'm going in there and I'm dropping off my card and a flyer if I have any left over. The next thing for the past couple of weeks, I've been on LinkedIn a lot. And I've been posting and I've been searching title companies, escrow companies, and I've been, I guess, becoming friends with them or linking up with them.
Yes.
Engaging, yes.
Them.
So,
yes.
Yeah, if I see them say anything, if I see them post anything, I'm liking it. I'm, commenting on it just to get my face out there. So again, I mean, I haven't really gotten any business, but I know it's a seed sown.
You planting the seed. Yes, that's in this. Babe, yes, you understood the assignment. Go Minty, go Minty, go. Yes. All right, Miss Toya. Who is that? I think that's Toya Johnson first.
Yeah. So for me, first let me say I was in the initial mentorship class. So I'm representing for them. It's a little challenging for me because I have a full-time job. So I'm kind of trying to do, it all while still working. And since we're over COVID, I'm going in 3 times a week. So I got my 2 days that I'm at home. But for some takeaways from Ebony, I have my spreadsheet and I mail out flyers and postcards to title companies, to senior living, nursing homes in surrounding zip codes near me. Make sure I write down when it was sent out, if I got it back, because a lot of them I've gotten back because
it happens.
It happens. and trying to get to my 100 signing services. So I'm working towards that, and when I can get the time, I want to go out and start doing face-to-face meetings with some of the people I've sent out mailings to. So
good. But long as you got a plan and you put it into action, you guys. All right. Let's see. We're gonna move on to the next question, and I'm gonna go backwards, and then y'all gonna get a chance to. Let's see. Miss Stephanie, the one that says she says, I'm having trouble in Alabama. Are you on Clubhouse? If you are not on Clubhouse, get on Clubhouse. There is a room. It's called Walk This Way. Her name is Michelle Riley. She does this room Monday through Friday at 0600 Eastern Standard Time. I'm not sure what time that is in Alabama, but you can figure that part out. And she is a great resource out of Alabama. So there you are, Miss Stephanie. This one said, what good signing services are out there? I don't know. I mean, I have a few that may be my favorite. Like, I wish Miss Keena was here. Me and Miss Keena Lee Keena, we live in the same area, right? So we both right here in Hampton Roads, Virginia. Signature Closers keeps her busy. I've never had a single signing from Signature Closers. We're in the same area. So what works for me may not work for you. What works for you may not work for me. So I'm going to just say, sign up with them all. Don't do a pick and choose. Don't go based off of what somebody said. Sign up for them all and find out what your experience is with them. Let's see. When you get a cash payment, do you write out a receipt to keep track of incoming funds? Some people tell me don't bother. Other people say do an invoice. Your business, you run it how you want, Miss Wanda. I will tell you, I am invoicing and keeping track of every single dollar and dime that comes through here, because I do not want to be like Wesley Snipes with the orange jumpsuit on, okay? So I don't know if anybody else, how y'all feeling, but let's see. I done jumped around my screen now. Let's see, Bianca, what about you? What you do?
Definitely. A recent coming in and report. Won't catch me. I can't go to jail. Can't do jail.
Right. What about you, Tawana?
I do the same. I make sure I do an invoice. I make sure I write a receipt for
All right.
every transaction.
All right. Let's see. This one says, how often do you go into people's homes? Are you concerned about safety? Well, I go into people's homes for the signings that I'm assigned to that are in their homes. I normally do between 12 to 15 signings a week, maybe. I'm not that, I mean, I knew going into this, it was not a surprise. It wasn't like I became a notary signing agent and then found out I was going to go into people's homes. So I was already okay with that. Am I concerned about my safety? I've never went anywhere that was sketchy. Like, I'm not a drug dealer. I'm not going to the trap house. So I know I'm going into someone's home for them to refinance, and I don't know, maybe I'm living just too much on the edge by thinking that they're normal people and they're not all killers. I don't know, Miss Michelle, but I went into this knowing that I would be visiting people's homes. So I'm okay with that. Anybody else? Did you guys have concerns about it? Was that
I was never concerned about it, and I think I've only had one signing where I momentarily was like concerned, but I was like, hold on, he acting unprofessional. Let me show him I can get that way. He quickly got himself together. But other than that, I've been perfectly okay. I felt fine, and I do keep
okay?
my location
Anybody
services
else?
on. Yep.
Anybody can jump right on in. Anybody got any
I'll jump in
concerns?
on this. Yeah.
Go ahead.
I mean, yeah, I'll jump in. Well, a lot of people know I do work in a lot of the hotels, hospitals, and retirement facilities. I don't really have a lot of issues with my safety with that, but I have to be concerned about the families, because a lot of times the families have a tendency, especially when I'm dealing with a lot of estate planning documents, they can get aggressive, especially if the loved one is feeling apprehensive about signing, where the signing might be adjourned. Those situations can get kind of tense. I've seen some little fights pop off, but in hindsight, like, I have to kind of look at this is that I'm just the notary, and there are some things that you just need to be mindful of, and just having mindfulness as a notary, like how you sit, how you position yourself. Like, these are very important things for you as you really venture into this. And there's sometimes people don't really even think about that. They just walk into somebody's house and sit with their back towards the door. I'm not doing that. Like, I'm going to sit here. I'm going to position myself here. I'm going to notify where I'm at. Another thing, like some little safety things, like Ebony and I, we kind of keep track with each other. We touch base. Oh, how many signage you got today? Oh, I got some G&W today. So if something happens to one of us, we can kind of say like, hey, I know for a fact she had this many today. So we just kind of implement little processes and little things to help create more of a safety net for myself and for my family, and the other notaries, my notary sisters as well.
Right. Yeah. So I mean, But I know that I was going into their homes. Like, yeah, it'll be fun, y'all. I'll be meeting some great people. And even when the situations are tense, I know when I did a separation agreement and both parties were there, and you could tell like they couldn't both be in the same room with each other. Like, it was like a little bit of a hostile environment, not really hostile. And I was like, And I was like, you was bad, and he just kind of looked at me because I could just tell, like, yeah, she's still mad. This still hurt. But it was all good. I made them both laugh, and, one day they'll be able to stand each other for the children. But it was real. I was like, awkward silence here, one of them. And they kind of just laughed and shrugged it off. Let's see what else. Okay. Somebody just said Walk This Way is now on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Okay, I didn't know. Okay, Alabama, that's 5 a.m. Yeah, I knew that she did it. Let's see. I was worried about safety, but I have to remember this is a service. Yes. And trust me, they know it. And I promise you're going to meet some really, really great people. These people are refinancing with purpose. I did a refinance just yesterday, and she was refinancing, and they're getting like money back, but she's going to build a tiny house on the back of her land for her son, who just graduated. He's going back to school for his master's degree. And I guess instead of him living on campus, they're going to do this project over the summer. I thought that was really, really cool. They were great people. I was there to do their refi, and I was like, oh, yay. And she showed me the things of, what the little tiny house is going to consist of. And you really meet some amazing people going through this process. So let's see. This next one. You mentioned more than one business account for the same business or several businesses. A little combination of both. I got several business accounts for sometimes, like, for me, Ebony's Mobile Notary has a checking account and a savings account and another savings account. And I think one more. I think it has 3 savings accounts and 1 checking account. But they're all for different purposes. One might be for taxes. One might be for expenses. One might be, for payroll. Like, they all have assignments to them. So that's how I kind of do it. But now when I first started out, I only had the 1 checking and savings that came with it, and I had to kind of meddle my way through. It's not something that you need to do right now. I mean, the sooner the better, but it's not like you can't start this business unless you have 6 bank accounts. No, it was never nothing like that. And it takes so much time and dedication to even start working your business banking right. I'll tell anybody I did not do it right the first time. There was some commingling. I had to really discipline myself to separate that money and allocate funds where they were supposed to be allocated to, and learn how to pay myself instead of every time I got a check, woohoo, $50 or $150, and let me go cash it and burn it. No, it took a lot of hard work, y'all. So it be like that. And don't be afraid to make mistakes in going into your business. Try not to, but I get it. Because trust me, when I made that first $10,000, it was gone before I knew it because my rent was 2 months behind. My car payment was 3 months behind because I took that leap of faith and was like, I quit. I quit my job. I'm not going to get another job and this is going to work. So yeah, but bills kept coming. I still don't understand why the bills didn't stop coming. Just give me a minute. But once I made that money, I was able to pay back everything. So that was definitely a commingled fiasco. And then once I was able to get back right, and I was like, okay, now I'm at a place to where I'm making profits. Now I need to at least not spend all the profits. So then I started opening up one account at a time and understanding like, okay, you need to save this amount for taxes. You need to be putting this amount away because this is how much you're spending in toner. And you don't want to be, oh, I need this check to come through in order to buy toner to do signings. No, you want to already have money reserved for that. But it does take time. So that's one of the harder things. Everybody in agreement? Anybody want to chime in?
Yeah, I'll jump
Yes,
in
can I
on
chime
that.
in? Can y'all hear me now?
Go ahead, Charlene.
Yes, and it's good that you brought that up because my printer went out on me yesterday. I think it was yesterday. What's today? Saturday, Friday? Either went out on me on Thursday or Friday, and I had a signing. So I had to, dig deep and try to find the money to get a printer, and just trying to hunt for a printer was absolute like, oh my God. So I ended up getting one. It's not the one I want, not the one I desire, but I needed a printer because I had signings to do, and I did not want to give those signings back just because of that. And I didn't want to pay that print fee, to have them printed or whatever. But yeah, I had to dish out that money to get a little simple printer, the one that I could budget for, and that's what I had to do. So you're right about that money issue with business and personal. It's a trip.
Yeah. And it takes a while. Let's see.
Ebony, can I build on that while you look for the next one?
Go for it.
So the way I wanted to just jump into this, so for me, because me and you you tell me I'm extra with it, and that just comes from just my business background, and I do taxes for a living as well. So I have a main checking account for my business. Each business I have has a main checking. I then have an account for taxes. I have a savings account for the business. I have an account for investments for the business because there might be things that I can invest in for the business. And then I have an account just for bills. So I use the main account. I shift the money for the bills to one area. I shift the money for taxes to the next account. I shift a very small nominal fee for investments to the business. But one of the biggest things besides taxes being the first thing I pay out of that and the bills is the savings account. Just like Charlene stated, by me having a savings account, I have a nest egg for each business that I have. So if something should arise, that I'm able to go ahead and take care of it out of that specific business so that you're not commingling that money, because this business can point and pivot you in several different ways. And if you don't have it all with one business name or however you have your business structured, you just want to make sure that you have it separated adequately. So for me, every main account has 4 accounts. And it seems like a lot, but when I actually name them all the same, it becomes easy. And what I have done, I just have it auto. I know what I'm putting in every month. I know what the minimum I need to put in every month is for each account. And I'm done.
All right. Let's see this question here. Loan signing, I'm never worried. It's general notary work where you're going to these random places, especially in New York City. Adele? I don't know. I ain't in New York. Oh, but for general, girl, be worried. You in New York? Call Stablers. I don't know. But you could always meet in a public place. Somebody burnt their rice. Oh, they're watching the round table. And they done burnt their rice. Lord. Well, thank you for watching. But Adele, I'll be a little nervous too in New York. I don't know. But you could always meet in a public place. I'm pretty sure there's like a Starbucks or something everywhere. I wouldn't go anywhere that would be that sketchy. But Adele, I know you, and I know you know how to hold it down. Let's see. Mary Peterson. How do you determine your prices for notary work? By your state laws. Is the best that I can tell you, Miss Mary. Anybody else doing anything different other than by your state laws? All right, everybody is following it by their state laws, y'all. So if you need the you can go to NNA. Can you put NNA in the chat for? And you can find that sheet that says whatever the state law specific, and you'll be able to figure out how to determine. Is it a good idea? Oh, okay. No, they were just agreeing. That's a good idea if someone knows where you are. Yeah. I know that I have Life 360 on my phone, and that'll help with people knowing where you are. I know Apple has, you can turn your location on. I'm not sure if Android has that feature that you can turn your location on, but just tell somebody. Yeah, normally Ashley always call, how many you got today? And I tell her and what time I'm starting and whatnot. And just, let somebody know that you got some signings. And you'll be good to go long as somebody knows. And yeah, I talk to multiple people throughout the day. And yeah, I keep it moving. So that's always good.
Can I say something just real quick about that? Because I have an iPhone and I'm a single parent. I'm like super single. So depending on what's going on, if I went missing, unless the internet is cut off or my kids are hungry, nobody would notice for a while. So I share my location with somebody real strong that's got my back. And if he don't see that I'm good, then he's gonna come. So whoever, your person, and God got me anyway, but I still, make it a point to share my location with somebody that can pull up if necessary. I've never had that happen, but, just to be safe, because it is 2020 and people are people. So,
it's 2022. Don't be taking me out 2 years.
2022. It's 2022 and people are people. So, just, you know how to kind of conduct yourself to make sure you're safe.
Right. Let's see. When going to nursing homes and larger facilities, who do you market to? Ashley, you got it.
Hi. Okay, so this is my favorite, y'all. So the nursing homes, you want to first and foremost, you want to speak to whoever's in marketing. You want to speak to them because a lot of times they're doing the intake for the applications, and some pieces that the applications need to be notarized in some occasions, or sometimes they want estate planning completely done with their application so they can see it's on file before they even accept them into the facilities. You can also speak with the directors. Okay. You can speak with your local social services that might be helping them get into these facilities. So there are a lot of different individuals, but the first person you speak with is the secretary. The secretary will tell you where you need to go. They are the gatekeeper. So you want to make friends with anywhere you go to market, you want to be friends with the secretary, write their name down. So like when you go visit somewhere, I'm going to give them one gem, Ebony. Ready?
One.
When you go somewhere, you take that person's name down, you save it with their phone number in the phone. You put the secretary's name in parentheses next to that. So if you talk to them and they say their name, oh, hey, such and such, even in the notes section in the contact, I save the secretary's name and anybody I talk to. If they say something about their life, oh man, my puppies are acting crazy. Oh, I have a crazy toddler. I save that information. So when I come back to them, it makes it seem like I remember the experience and encounters that I had with them. This is a people person business. You have to be personable. So creating those personable connections is how you're going to win in this business.
That is absolutely right. If you guys have been following this YouTube channel, how did I get Ebony up here last week when we went Ask Title? She was pregnant last summer. I went in there to market myself. I never had a signing through this title company. But when I went in there, I saw her pregnant belly. I went and marketed whatever I had. I gave my flyers and stuff. And like I told you guys, I market with a whole system. If I come today, I'm coming back when? Somebody knows it. In 2 weeks. So when I went back in 2 weeks, I came back with baby stuff. Hey, Ebony, I brought you some stuff. They said, oh, we got to sign it for you today. and I've been signing with them ever since. I always make it personable. Now somebody else in the office that had a baby. You think I ain't bring that baby stuff too? Of course. I got to keep up with those relationships. When I go to another place and the lady, she had a boot on her ankle. I remembered that. So when I called to do my follow-up, hey, how's your ankle feeling? And those are just small things that you want to remember when you're building these relationships and introducing yourself, and just have general conversation, natural conversation, y'all. Like a lot of, oh, I'm scared to go market in person. It's be yourself, be yourself. They love it. They love it. Let's see. This one says, when do you start paying yourself from the business? That's a good question. Let's see. I'm gonna go back to Ashley because you've been probably in business with it the longest. Because, like I said, I was kind of tricky with mine.
So for me in this, I didn't start paying myself out of my business until I had adequate amount saved to continue to pay myself out my business. I thought that the paying myself was the least important because I had other side avenues to earn income. So I didn't start paying myself out of my business, and I don't start paying myself out of any venture until I have a little bit in the nest egg to sit on. I feel like if you start paying yourself too soon, if something crashes and burns, you're up a creek. Your business could fall by the wayside. So I try to have a little bit in savings for worst case scenario. I look at what are the most important pieces of my business. Most of us on this stage, and right now I'm doing more Ron work. So I'm at home a lot more now. But for most of us on this stage, the biggest asset in our business besides ourselves is our car. So I know I need to have at least a certain amount to the side, or I need to have an amount available credit to the side to make repairs to my vehicle. Best meets worst scenario, I need to have at least a down payment for a new vehicle if something goes down with my vehicle, or I need to be prepared with my business credit to be able to do these things. So I need to have that in my mindset. Or for me, I have a second vehicle, so I know I can just pick up and go. But everybody doesn't have that luxury. So that was one of my biggest things, was having enough to decide, a couple $100 or $1,000 to at least make repairs to my vehicle if something happens to me, and or like my computer. Can I replace my computer if something happens to my computer? So I have a nest egg to the side. Ebony will tell you what happened last week, Eb. Right before we started, or actually it was that Wednesday, my laptop blew a gasket on Wednesday. What did I have sitting right on the floor? A brand new laptop on the floor. All I had to do was open it up and set it up. Everybody doesn't have that luxury, but if you can plan for those things in advance, you will be extremely successful in this business.
All right. Okay. Let's see what else. We may not be able to get to everybody's questions, but I'm going to try to go through them. Let's see. Hold on. Let me go down some. Let me see. Here we go. How do you find notary work, or did it find you? I understand the money is in loan signing, but I don't have any interest yet. My main interest is GMW. What made you be a LS? Oh, maybe a loan signing agent. Okay, well, definitely the work didn't find me. I had to go find it. And just like we talked about, is as far as general notary, like if you have a Google business page, if you have a website, everywhere I go, I tell somebody that I'm a notary. I am a walking billboard for my business. I either have on my hat, my jacket, something on me is going to say Ebony's Mobile Notary. So that everyone knows. I tell everybody, we just talked about being on LinkedIn. You could try places, the Nextdoor app, Thumbtack, Yelp, Google business page. Ashley talked about something called Thurvo, but I think it's mostly Ron, you said. And like we just said about going into senior livings, go into schools, churches, look and see who is your next potential client and go from there. Anybody want to add to that?
Well, I'm gonna add. I'm at this event and I got my business cards.
All right.
Ready to pass out.
I'm gonna add real quick too. To that point, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. So I literally just opened my account at Truist last week, and of course, the bank representative wanted to know what type of business it was, etc. So I shared with her. So of course, she wanted a business card because she does loan processing for that bank. And then as she was walking me out and wishing me much success, there was somebody in the lobby that was waiting for notary service. They had a long line. Oh, I can notarize for you right now because I keep my stuff in my bag. So I was ready. So I made money right there in the bank. And I wasn't planning to do that, but I have had at least 5 in the last 30 days instances where I just have my stuff with me and somebody needs a service. So that is,
Yes.
if you stay ready, it'll come. You just never know where it's gonna come from. And as far as the loan signing, I purchased a home myself in December. The young lady that came for my signing shared with me how much she made just coming to do my signing, and I was like, let me go take this test real quick. I didn't even study the test. She motivated me in a way that I cannot explain. And it was like a God moment, honestly. She pulled up driving the same type of vehicle I drove. We literally had the exact same birthday down to the year. And so the loan signing piece did kind of find me. I paid that $70 and took that test so fast, got that little 80% passing grade, and I'm like, send me. So when she can't do signings, she sends them to me just because of that relationship. So if you stay ready and if you motivate it, just you'll get it. It'll come, and you gotta go get them. The ones that don't come, you gotta go get them.
Right. Yep. Yep. It's show enough will. All right. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Looking for some more questions. Yes. Okay. We got some people that is really motivated. How often should you bring Miss Tiffany? You got to set your own budget for your marketing. My marketing budget monthly, and this is including business cards. And I go through business cards like water, is $100 a month. My budget did not start there. When I first started in the business, I only had enough to get a set of business cards. And I was like, I'm going to have to print black and white flyers. But once you have that momentum, you'll be able to set those funds aside. Now, I am going to step my game up, y'all, and I'm going to the Hobby Lobby. Miss Charlotte ain't up here. One of my mentees, she showed out in the group yesterday and was like, I went to Hobby Lobby and I was like, I live across the street from Hobby Lobby. I've got to go in there. So next month, we're going to get my marketing stuff from the Hobby Lobby because it's really, really inexpensive. So just make sure that whatever you choose for marketing is within your budget. Mine is $100 a month, but I'm also looking at bringing in donuts. I do donuts, and normally if you're in the Facebook group, Tiffany, your name is so familiar, so I know you are. Miss Tracy got deals. She dropped that Krispy Kreme $5 donuts. And if it's on a day like a Sunday, she gave me this trick that if you take the donuts and you tie them up in a trash bag, that they'll stay fresh for the next day. It worked. So that's what I did. So if the coupon come out that a box is $5 on a Sunday, I'll run and go get 4 boxes. So there go $20. I got $80 left. And then I'm gonna go order my box of business cards. That's probably I try to spend $20 up to 30 maybe. So there go $50 that's gone right there. And then I got, another $50 left for the next 2 weeks or whatever I'm going to do in my marketing. And that's how I do that. It should stay on YouTube. Somebody asked, was it going to stay? Oh, Hobby Lobby got coupons. Game changer, Taylor. Game changer.
And the sales change every other week too.
Oh, really? Okay. I ain't never even walked into the store. I ain't never even walked in. I'm going to walk in the Hobby Lobby. Every day I say I'm going to walk into it. I don't never do it. Yep. And I carry my stamp everywhere. I got my little lock bag. I got a stamp for the car. I got a stamp for my purse. I got a stamp for my fanny pack. And I'm not saying go out here and buy every single stamp, y'all. It had to grow. I had one stamp starting out. One. Just one. And then I was able to get another one and get another one and get another one. Now I got so many. I'm like, wait, I got to keep a tab. And I do have them written down, like how many stamps I have in case one gets lost, because I did find myself buying, oh, this one is cute and this one is cute. And I was like, okay, you're being dumb. Oh yeah, okay, Michaels. Yeah, see, I get into Michaels and it gets me into t-shirt mode. And next thing you know, y'all, I'll be making shirts, and I don't even like making shirts. Let's see. All right, I don't see any more questions. All right, let's see. Y'all give one truth about this business. Give me one truth. All right, something, a tip, a gem for the people. Let's see. We're gonna start with Miss Zan.
Whew. Okay. Well, one truth is know that what God has for you is for you. So whenever you're out marketing, like I said before, you may not get any business from it immediately, but just know that it is a seed that you are sowing. Conversations, comments, that you may post on LinkedIn, or conversations that you have with other notaries. Just know and just believe that it is a seed sown, and those connections will eventually pay off. You just have to believe. And that's, more believing in yourself, believing in your business, and just knowing that all of these different things that I'm doing is going to pay off. And just be patient.
Yes. Hey, Miss Johnson.
Hey there. So mine is trust and follow the process. We have Ebony, we have Ashley. They have shown by even us being where we are right now that we believe in what they've done and how they have flourished in their business. And they have told us, or continue to tell us time and time again, how to do it. So we just need to follow what they did, be patient, and it'll come together. So that's my truth.
All right, Miss Samantha.
Hello. Mine says, it is what you put into it. If you don't put in the work, you will not get any results. And like everyone said, Ebony and Ashley gave you all the tools, showed you everything you need to do to market your business and prosper. It is what you do. It's not for everybody. So if you don't feel it, then don't do it.
Yes, Miss Jacqueline.
I have several points. I would say stay excited.
Yeah.
Stay excited. Stay connected. Build relationships. I feel like I have a relationship with Ebony, even though she may not want me to call her.
She gonna call, and I still answer.
Right? I didn't have her in my contact. I had her number in the email. I went to the email. I found that number, and I put it in my contacts.
Hey.
I'm gonna call her. She may not answer, but she answers. She will answer.
Wait, can I ask a question real quick? Ms. Jacqueline, did we meet you on Clubhouse? Was that where we met you at?
No.
Oh, okay.
She came to Clubhouse though. I got her own club. Yeah. So you probably realized who she was from Clubhouse.
Gotcha, and I asked y'all to be my Facebook friend. Did y'all haven't accepted?
I seen it, Ashley. I was like, Lord, did I miss it?
I'm so close. Listen, I'm so close to 5,000 on that page. By the time this mentorship, I'm gonna have to make another page.
All right.
I got
so
ain't not on my page, but I got you.
My point is, stay connected. Build the relationships, y'all. I mean, really, it's all about relationships. When you go in somebody's house, all of you all, I want to build relationships with you. And I would say, pace yourself. For me, I can't get in a hurry because it makes me nervous. Mm-hmm. So I have to pace myself. That's why it took me so long to get a printer. Mm-hmm. Right? But when I got one, I'm excited about it.
Yes, I'm excited.
Right? Do something for your business every day. Nothing is too small. If you get a pack of pens, may not have your logo on it, and you got your notary stamp, you riding down the highway, stop someplace. It don't have to be a much. It's just doing something consistently. Consistency counts. And find an accountability partner, y'all. Find an accountability partner.
Ashley is working, and she's saying she's telling it.
I got one the other day, but I got one accountability partner where we talk every Friday.
Yeah.
And she sang a song, y'all heard on Friday, that made a difference in me. Great is God's faithfulness. Sometimes it's not all about talking about the notary business as it is talking about what's good that's happening, and for me, how good God is. Because I do believe what's for you is for you.
Yep. I thank you. Yes. What you got for us, Miss Tawana?
Organization, staying organized. I had a hard time with that at first. Paper would be everywhere. I had to print some things 3 and 4 times because I misplaced something. But staying organized and being patient. Listening to being on Clubhouse off and on, and just being in a notary Facebook group, just listening to some of the, and just take some of the gems that's being put out there. Because I was so bad at having a good organization. So just staying organized. That's one of my truths, is being organized.
All right. All right. Y'all getting it all. What's up, Miss Charlene? Tell us.
Yeah, my thing is being around and staying around like-minded people and people who want to see you succeed. Like, if you're the only one that's in a business, operating a business, your friends or your old friends or family, they don't want to hear about what happened, how your day went. That's boring to them. So if you connect, like you said, have a accountability partner, someone you can talk to, share your highs and your lows. That has helped me a lot in this journey, because in the beginning it was very lonely. And I even told Miss Ebony, I said, I look forward to your 8 o'clock lives, because it keeps me company while I'm in the car driving in between these signings. That helps me stay motivated and encouraged. It's like we're friends, we're talking, you're sharing your experiences. So that's really helped me.
Yes. Yes. What you got, Ash?
All right, so I'm going to come in on a little sideways tip. The people who start this race with you are not going to be the people who finish this race with you. And you're going to lose a lot of people along the way. You're going to lose friends. You're going to gain enemies.
Oh, baby.
Okay? You're going to lose friends. You're going to gain enemies, but you're going to earn respect. I live from the mantra of when you pray, move your feet. Ebony says this all the time. It's an old African proverb. When you pray, move your feet. You can't, and it correlates to the scripture, faith without work is dead. So I love to say that, because I know when I get up and I say my affirmations and I speak life into myself, I think it's so important to engage positivity throughout your day when negativity is so many times consumes you or tries to consume you and tries to surround you. I think it's important for you to understand, once you understand that this race isn't for you, this race has a greater purpose. It's purpose. This is a purpose-driven industry. And once you start really allowing it to be a purpose-driven industry, like Ebony says, if you chase the dream, the money will come. So you don't have to go into this business to just chase the money. If you chase the money, I guarantee you, within a very short amount of time, you will be burnt out. So just continue to chase the dream. Continue to stay focused, stay humble. Don't let this business get the best of you, because the money will get to your head really quickly. Because a lot of times you can blow up really quickly and then it's gone in an instant. You can be at the tippy top and be at the bottom in a matter of seconds. So that's my kind of sideways portion, is just saying, remember the race. And this is not a sprint. Don't sprint in this business, because if you sprint in this business, you will burn out. But this business can continue to feed you for a long time, and pay attention to the other avenues that you're allowed to invest yourself into, because you can't just sit in one stream. You sit in stagnant, it's going to be like your 2 feet are in concrete. Don't be the person with 2 feet in concrete. Be the person that soars like my baby eagles. My baby eagles, okay? Be the people. That's the insider. If you know, you know.
Right.
So be the poor person that soars above all the negativity. Be the person that soars above just despair and disparity. Just be the person that is going to be the light. So just walk in this business and be a light. All right. And I'm going to pass it over to my sister, Bianca.
Now, how I'm supposed to follow with that, Ashley? You're not supposed to take us home. How I'm supposed to follow up with that? No, but my dream is just to always be a learner, a student, always be a student of this notary world, right? Just surround yourself, like people say, with like-minded individuals. Take a class, even if you think you might know all of it. If you don't, you can always pick up a gem. You can always pick up a little tidbit that you can just tweak and make things better, easier. We want to work smart, not hard, right? So we want to try to do that, and just stay in these notary streets. Join groups that are positive and productive, like the one we're in now. Get on Clubhouse if you're not on Clubhouse. It's free, y'all. Just to sit and listen. It's free. You can't pass that up. So just always be a student, always be a learner, and just stay positive, stay humble, and just sky's the limit.
All right. Toya B, what you got?
Y'all know you made me laugh. It's hard. But I would say no matter what, have integrity. Because I have personally found myself in, precarious situations where people know that I'm a notary, they know what that means, and they try me. They ask me to do something that I know isn't right, even, they tie money to it. And all money isn't good money. I'm gonna always be my authentic self. And I'm not getting hemmed up trying to hook somebody up. Like, I just can't be that person. So my gem would be to always have integrity. If you aren't sure about whether something is right or wrong, always go to that handbook and look it up. If you can't figure it out, then phone a friend. Because people will try to put you in the wrong position. And although we have insurance, we don't want to have to use it. Like, don't do that to me. Like, and honestly, I'll let you go. Like, it's fine. I don't, and somebody else might do it for them, but it won't be me. You won't tie me to the foolishness. So my last tidbit, in addition to everything else that's already been said, is just make sure you have integrity in these notary.
Yes. I thank y'all for being here. Yo, this was dope. This was amazing. We were able to answer some questions. We were able to talk about the realistic of this business, y'all. And y'all know my only purpose is for us all to win. I am just creating a space for us to win together. When I came across this a year ago, I never thought that this is where we would be. I never thought that this was going to end up being my why, my purpose, or anything. I came into this to have Ebony's Mobile Notary, and I made a Facebook group because, again, like we've said, this journey can be lonely. You want to talk to like-minded people. That's all I was looking for. And I found 13,000 like-minded people. And I just want to continue to bless others and be a resource in this community so we can all learn and grow together. I've never felt what I feel right now in this moment of my life, even when things are not going great. Like I said, I'm not a millionaire, y'all. I drive a Sentra that's missing a hubcap. Okay, I've got 46 miles till empty. I need to go to the gas station, but I've also not clocked in anywhere in a year. Not clocked in, do not have any plans on. Well, actually, if I want to clock into a job, it's going to be because I want to, because I've always said I love being a nurse. That never went away. I still love my career, which is a nurse. So it's not that I'm at a, a lot of people were like, oh, I'm in this dead end job. That's not my story. But the fact that it's optional makes it so much easier. So it's not I'm looking for a job, is maybe. And that right there is the best. And I know that what I put in today is going to reflect my tomorrow. And if I wake up every single day and I say, I want to do better than I did yesterday, and just do it. And it just keeps happening. It keeps happening. It's a song. It's a gospel song. Y'all don't know songs when and what's her name? Somebody shared, it keeps happening for me. Yo, every time I hear that song, it just sends quivers down my spine, because when I have no money, because like I said, my money is allocated. I can't just be spending this money. And all of a sudden, boom, there go another $150 that I never accounted for today. And it came. And it came just like that. When I'm like, how am I going to map out my week? Because I got signings, I need paper, I need this, I need that. how we gonna do it? It keeps happening for me. I check my account and I'm like, woo, thank you, Lord. It's enough in there to get that paper because that money's set aside for that paper. But I remember when it wasn't. And I've told my story before. I have been homeless where I slept in my car, took a shower at Planet Fitness, and then went to work. And if we all know, Planet Fitness ain't been around that long. So obviously that homelessness was recent. Okay? I have been there, wrote that book. So if I can do it, we all can do it. And it's all about what you put into it, y'all. And I want us all to win together. Let's get it. If you guys are not in the Facebook group, please come and join 757 Notary Sisters, where I offer a whole bunch of stuff. I don't know. Some of it's free, some of it's paid for, but let's get it, y'all. Thank you guys for being here.
All right, thank you.
We love you, Ebony.
Thank
you.
you. Thank you so much, y'all. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Have a good
Bye,
afternoon,
guys.
everyone. Bye-bye.